Texans here. I kind of feel like this was my forgotten team of the season. Like, oh yeah, they're there, and you pop up and you beat the Chargers or something like that, and then you move on, you forget about them again. Where do you begin with the Texans, and how do you feel about Davis Mills right now?
I feel pretty good about Davis Mills. I said this yesterday, Amanda. If Davis Mills had returned to Stanford, where he hadn't played a lot of football when he came out and was ultimately a third-round pick, if he had stayed and come out this year, he'd be the first quarterback taken, and it may not even be close, and that's not revisionist history. Those are some of the conversations folks around the league were having last year had he returned, because there's a huge upside there. That said, you're exactly right. We haven't really thought much about Houston, even though they may be the most dysfunctional organization in the NFL, and that includes what we saw in Jacksonville. They do a good job of hiding it. Davis Mills played well down the stretch. They're probably not going to target a quarterback with a top 3 pick. I don't think they will. So what do you need? Well, the recurring theme is you need offensive line help, and they do need offensive line help. So they would love to take an offensive lineman there to the top of that draft. Evan Neal would make some sense. My guy Ike Ekwonu would make some sense as well. They're going to lose some interior offensive linemen, so I don't think you take Tyler Linderbaum, the center, at number 3. But again, trade down scenarios, that certainly is an option. They're also going to need some help at safety and at wide receiver. So, again, when you're a bad football team, you can virtually spin the wheel of draft picks, take one, and be much better off. And in terms of guys I have them targeting, in terms of the interior defensive line, I had Travis Jones out of UConn. One of the few bright spots on that Huskies team. I think there's a ranking that came out recently in terms of the FBS programs. UConn was dead last. Not good, but Travis Jones was certainly a bright spot there. And then I had him take another day 2 flyer on a quarterback, Desmond Ridder out of Cincinnati. Upside guy. He needs to get a little better in terms of the consistency, but in terms of the physical tools, the arm strength, those things are all there. The decision-making needs to be tightened up, and if you're looking for a backup behind Davis Mills for a couple of years, that could be a direction and worth going.
We talked to Chris Trapasso yesterday, who had Desmond Ridder bumping up into the first round. You said dysfunctional with the Texans. My initial toss to you did just say, where do you begin? But I decided to skip over that. All right, Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.